A heavyweight title fight once paid $500,000. Now we're talking reported 9 figures for one night. And the wild part isn't just the cash, it's how a handful of exact fights kept resetting what the top of boxing even looked like. In 1921, boxing stopped looking like a fight night and started looking like big business. Dempsey and Georges Carpentier packed Jersey City with roughly 91,000 people, an insane wall of hats around one ring. The gate hit $1,789,238. Tex Rickard had already set a $500,000 purse, massive for the time. And here's the twist. Carpentier wasn't even a heavyweight champ. He was the light heavyweight king. The money came from spectacle. And by 1927, the spectacle got priced in. Dempsey and Tunney's long count rematch in Chicago became the first heavyweight fight tied to $1 million purse. The gate swelled to about $2.658 million too. In just a few years, boxing jumped from chasing $1 million at the turnstiles to writing 7 figures into the pay package. Promoters had learned one rivalry could mint unbelievable money. Then 1971 hit like a cash explosion. Ali and Frazier walked into the fight of the century with about $2.5 million guaranteed to each man. That smashed the old $1 million ceiling. The sales pitch was perfect. Unbeaten champion against unbeaten ex-champion. And the money mattered almost as much as the verdict, because this is where heavyweight boxing turned into premium global TV property. That TV property shift lands hard here. Tyson walks in guaranteed $30 million. Holyfield 15 before a punch is even thrown. That alone resets the heavyweight purse record on pure drawing power. Then the audience piles in. About 1.6 million pay-per-view buys, roughly $80 million on TV. The center of gravity has moved. The biggest heavyweight money now comes through cable screens, not just arena gates. And 1 year later, the cable era goes berserk. The Holyfield-Tyson rematch blows past the old mark immediately. Holyfield reportedly banks $35 million. Tyson $30 million. The biggest purses anyone had seen. Pay-per-view buys hit 1.99 million, a record too. So the math was ugly and obvious. Controversy sold. Wildest part? Holyfield later said he made that $35 million in 9 minutes. 5 years later, the headline got bigger than the guarantees. Lewis and Tyson were billed as the richest fight boxing had ever seen. The reported guarantees landed around $17.5 million each. Big money. But ESPN says the real shock was the machine around them, a record $112 million in revenue. That's the reset. Not just 2 purses exploding. The whole heavyweight event became a modern mega show, with rival networks even joining forces on pay-per-view. And then the ceiling moved again. Fury Usyk in Saudi was widely treated as the richest heavyweight fight ever, with reports putting Fury's take north of $100 million. That's not a new record by inches, that's a new zip code. And because this crowned the first undisputed heavyweight king of the 4-belt era, the money had real sporting weight too. The center of gravity had shifted from US gates to US pay-per-view to Saudi event money. That's the real heavyweight story. Not just champions, but price jumps. Every time one of these fights landed, the sport's ceiling moved, and after that, everybody else negotiated in a different world.